Welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel. We're going to continue tuning around the Mediumwave band here. We had stopped at 770 kilohertz, so let's take 770. Let's push it to the left here, which is WABC New York. And we're going to continue tuning what's there with comments when I know what it is. I'm not always sure what it is in general. So let's check it out. 780 kilohertz.
You propose a dilemma to them, and then they take somebody else.
800 kilohertz is Montreal's Anglo station CJ80.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about, Jim, but let's get into it.
I don't really want to give specifics, but I told you about somebody and something that they said to me, and then you sided with them, but I don't want to give any specifics.
Okay. Yeah, you know, Jim, I just say was...
Hey, you got this. Just breathe.
810 kilohertz.
Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
Week 2830.
Talk radio for politics. So, hey, I really appreciate
840 kilohertz.
But, on a serious note, I want to thank you for everything you've done for members of our armed forces, their families, veterans' families, and those Gold Star families. And I know you want to keep that kind of on the down low. And
850 kilohertz. I would know a little more about the stations if I tune medium wave more often. 860 is the CBC French from Toronto.
Produits anabolisants chez des populations de plus en plus jeunes est assez préoccupant. Et moi, je regarde avec un peu de recul sous le règne de Louis XV, on blanchissait la peau avec l'oxyde de plomb, donc un poison extrêmement grave. Et on juge encore aussi les
moved 860 to the left, so we can continue a little more. We'll go to 1100, and then we'll probably, or around there, can probably make another video for the rest. So 860, CBC from Toronto in French.
What is his role and what are the policies? So I think what we're seeing is a bunch of policy freelancing, and there will be a bunch of volatility in the coming year.
870 kilohertz. 880 WCBS out of New York.
Whatever the environment, our clients have been able to rely on our expertise, unparalleled service, and most of all, our values. Find out what a PPAC private advisor can do for you. Visit ppacprivate.com today. Not FDIC insured, no bank guarantee, may lose value.
Love is in the air.
It's a brand new day.
Birds are singing duets together.
And squirrels are chasing each other across the...
890.
Strategies that can save your heirs both time and unnecessary expenses. And visit our website at themoneyhourradio.com where you'll find dates and times for upcoming workshops on estate planning. The Money
Frequencies like this one, 900, is one of those frequencies that's so tough to try to pinpoint one station out of all of the stations that are there. But, you know, it's rewarding to stay on it and you know, especially with directional antennas or directional internal ferrites of a receiver, to be able to finally get some of the stations that are out there. 910, also a pretty mishmash of signals. Very close to 940. 940. Also music on 940, which is pretty much what's been. Nothing much happening with these stations. It's almost wondering why they keep them on the air. 960 kilohertz. 970.
Chiefs or Eagles, Ian?
Well, hell, the Chiefs have been in 5 straight.
1,000 kilohertz.
Why bucket? Give me the Chiefs. I'm going to say the Eagles. Rode a lot easier through the NFC than the AFC. AFC is loaded, man, and that's not slowing down anytime soon. With Ian Fitzsimmons, I'm Freddie Coleman. Thanks for joining us on Freddie and Fitzsimmons. Hit us on Twitter anytime you want, whether Ian likes it or not, at Ian Fitz ESPN. My handle at Coleman ESPN. When did Patrick Mahomes become Patrick Mahomes? Find out when that actually happened next on ESPN Radio.
Oh, we got a lot to get into on Thursday. Kyrie's debut with the Mavericks, NBA trade deadline, and I'll tell you which active NBA player has the best shot of breaking LeBron James' NBA scoring title.
This is Chicago. 1,000 kilohertz is Chicago. 1010.
You're going to give me $200,000?
Jim, I'd like to think that I wouldn't mind that you would get that windfall if it meant I could get 100K. And I could use the 100K right now, Jim. I'm slightly out of work right now.
What if the person that you hate the most, who is that, Joe Biden?
Yeah, Sleepy Joe. No,
1010 will alternate from time to time. So they're talking about Joe Biden. I would guess that could be WINS from the northeast of the U.S., but sometimes, depending on propagation, it could be CFRB Toronto also coming in here. CFRB, of course, being the same outlet on 6070 kilohertz shortwave with CFRX. $10.30 usually is WBZ Boston here.
7,200, 5% of $360.
Oh, okay. I should get 360.
That's what she's looking for.
Too bad, but man, just take a couple melatonin and take some magnesium, right? Just like don't be messing with that stuff. Good grief. The Indiana Senate passes a bill to legalize
PC Optimum hack from a member that could help you save big.
1 second, Galen. Just doing some math. I redeem only 100,000 points and get $140 off beauty products during the event. That's an extra $40 in value.
Now that adds up.
Because we want to make sure that the medics are on the way so that they're not working either.
China is going to have to be dealt with. I don't think they're as insane as Putin is. I could not. What China understands is going to support 125 billion people, and to cause a ruckus in the world is going to hurt them.
Joe Robinson here, my very last half hour with you guys, and we were talking about a tweet I read on social media regarding banned books in Duval County, Florida, and it ended up that those books were in fact not banned. And again,
Yes, you can actually be allergic to water. Thanks to the efforts of the whole department, relief is finally on the way. Zoom, one platform to connect.
The best-selling female artist of all time, Madonna. The Celebration Tour. 4 decades of music featuring her greatest hits.
the most popular package is 70% off and includes the next breakthrough in skincare technology, Genesis Probiotic Moisturizer.
into the Kirby Pharma bankruptcy.
1130 kilohertz, Bloomberg station out of New York. We'll go up to about 1250 here, and we'll continue after that. So Bloomberg, New York, 1130.
Is allowed to stand. That will just become a more appealing option for a company like Johnson & Johnson. So,
I was in the oil and gas for a little while. Well, I would come back to bite them later in the speech. And one of the most hilarious and dramatic moments of the speech, we'll get to that moment.
Co-defendant filed for bankruptcy, and there are similar claims, or there's causes of action that are tied together. There's some of them. They can become a non-debtor that resolves their issues in that bankruptcy. And so
Enter one Wonderland. You can now ice skate at State Farm Park. In State Farm Neighborhood, you can compete in snowball fights,
1170 kilohertz.
and more. There's also special events from your favorite artists and podcasters all month, along with scavenger hunts, exclusive content, and unique items. So enjoy the festive winter weather at iHeartland on Roblox. Head to iHeartRadio.com/iHeartland today. The Wheeling Nailers have drawn the puck on the second half of the season. And between fierce...
They want. They don't want you to be chasing something higher. They want you to be chasing something more valuable. They don't want you to be...
On fleeces, polo shirts, and jackets. Visit us on the web at
This is WPHT out of Philadelphia.
Looking good is the first step to playing well. Campus closed. Get the look. For the last 10 years, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 98 has been a proud sponsor of Temple Sports. But our partnership with Temple dates back to the origins of our union. We have been providing state-of-the-art electrical and computer networking services to Temple.
Just listening to the noise on this frequency, 1230, just lets you know that there's not one, not two, but a bunch of stations here. Just imagine trying to pick them up and trying to get out of here some of the stations what they are. 1240. And here's 1250 kilohertz.
And they knew that they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loin coverings. But their hiding isn't over. It's just begun.
So this is the part 2 of the tuning. We'll continue. It's interesting because 2 nights in a row going around makes me really want to maybe get more serious into DXing those, especially those frequencies where there's a lot of little things together, trying to find what station they are. Could be interesting. So the last part 3 of tuning the bands with the SDRplay RSPdx on the ML830 is next. And we'll go all the way up to 1710 kilohertz. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.